Here at Sherman's opening day with Donny and Sandy from Kitetopia, and they just gave a very extensive introduction to how to kite Sherman, and we're going to get a quick redacted version. Donny, why don't you tell us a little bit about the launch and landing practices here?
All right. So if your kite's down low where you see that black kite and that pinkish orange kite, not much wind, a little bit more of an advanced launch right there. If you walk up to where you can see that orange sandbag, little sand pit right up there, that's going to be your safer place to launch your kite. Never be in a hurry. Make sure your kite's nice and full. Make sure someone's launching your kite knows what they're doing, because if they don't know what they're doing, they're going to throw it into the wind, and then you're going to get in the backstall and you're going to get hooked on someone else's kite. So,
and how do you know they know what they're doing?
You're going to ask them.
Okay.
You're going to look at them.
What would you ask somebody?
Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you launch my kite? Have you ever launched a kite before? Are you a local around here? You know, just little questions like that. Tell them, hey, I'm kind of new at this sport or at this location. Give them a little resume. I've been kiting 3rd Avenue. I'm staying upwind. Today's my first day here. I've already walked out there. I've checked everything. I'm ready to go out. And you'll be able to tell. When you get ready to launch, when they're flipping that kite over, if they're flipping it backwards, just tell them, hold on, put the kite back down. That's how you really tell if they're flipping your kite the wrong way. And most people that are kiting here know what they're doing. But just let them know that, hey, this is my first time here. Everybody slows down when they hear that, especially if you have a good attitude. That is key. Is a good attitude will get you a good launch. And never be in a hurry. Don't be running back and forth when we're getting ready to launch your kite. Don't be this guy dancing this way and dancing that way. Have the guy launching your kite, have him direct you a little bit. A lot of times I'll be like, hey, walk downwind a little bit, walk upwind a little bit. That way you get the perfect launch. Once you launch your kite up, get that kite up about 45 degrees. Once it comes up, be ready to let out on your bar, because you're going to get hit by a gust of wind. When it gets to 45 degrees, let out, take 2 or 3 steps to take the pressure off the kite. You don't need your kite at 12 o'clock here. You want your kite about 11 o'clock. Nice and high to get past the bushes, not too low. 12 o'clock is dangerous on land. Never want your kite at 12 on land. Walk out with your kite at 11 o'clock slowly as you're heading up there. Remember, this is kind of like a little ladder concept. Everybody above you on that ladder can fall and take you out, same as you, everyone below you. So pay attention what's ahead of you, and don't get the people behind you in trouble by you making a mistake. When you get out to the launch site, what I want you to do is, I want you to body drag out. Don't be cool and I've got to throw my board on. I want you to body drag yourself out. Get yourself out good and far. If it starts getting a little crowded, just keep your kite a little bit lower. Don't try too hard to go upwind. What happens is people try to go upwind too hard and they end up getting pulled downwind. So just cruise where you can get safe, maybe tack, come back the other direction. You'll see there's a little point up at the top. Get to that spot up there if you can. Walk out as far as you can until you start to float. Once you start to float, that's when you want to start your body dragging.
What about currents? Currents are a big issue down here.
Okay, so out here we got 2 currents. Every 4 hours those currents change. You got a flood tide, you got an ebb tide. Ebb tide is warmer water. You'll notice this in the summertime. Ebb tide takes you out. It makes it a lot easier to go upwind if you got an ebb tide. Flood tide, I call it the toilet. You get out into the channel, it's going to flush you down, and you're going to have to get out on the rocks. Don't let that happen. Don't get out that far. When you feel like you're getting past the pay booth where you came in to pay, and don't forget to pay when you come in. When you get out towards that pay booth, when you're looking at it downwind, turn, come back. And if you're like, oh my God, I'm not going to make it back where I started, I don't have enough power to really get up and get a good ride in, body drag back. You can actually beat the flood. If you're way out in the middle of the channel, you really can't beat the flood. But if you're inside the pay booth area where the kind of above where the windsurfers are, you should be able to body drag yourself back to the beach. If you keep trying, you're just going to get yourself farther and farther downwind, and that's when you got to come in on the rocks, and that just sucks. That's scary. So ounce of prevention. If you realize I don't have enough power to get up and go upwind, turn around, get back to the beach. That's your keys to Sherman.